So today we're going to have a review for course packet 2 entitled Basic Concept of Transversal Competencies. So the 21st century skills, this is a set of knowledge, skills, work habits, and character traits of a person. So here the transversal competencies: global citizenship, critical and innovative thinking, physical health and religious values, interpersonal skills, media and information literacy. The first domain is a global citizenship. It is first emerged among the Greek cynics in the 4th century BCE, who termed cosmopolitan, meaning the citizen of the world. Global citizenship is the idea that all people have rights and civic responsibility that come with being a member of the world. So everyone can be a global citizen by knowing our responsibilities in our society. A global citizen is someone who identifies with being part of an emerging world. So everyone can consider a global citizen by knowing the fact of being citizen. So the characteristic of a global citizen is open-minded and confident, adaptable and flexible, curious and adventurous, become a local citizen and embrace new cultures, see challenges as opportunities, not threats. The importance of global citizenship. First, increasing one's own cultural awareness can help to add pleasure to life as well as positively affect the lives of others. Ethical obligation of global citizenship. Global citizenship have their potential value in education because they prepare learners to face the global issue. So the two categories of global citizenship is a natural born, and we have two types of natural born: the jus soli, or born with the country, and jus sanguinis, having ancestor and parents who is national citizen of the state. The second categories of a global citizen is a naturalization. Critical and innovative thinking. Critical thinking can be divided into three cores. This is the curiosity, seeking for evidence, skepticism, questioning, humility, admitting your opinion. The critical thinking skills is the interpretation, analysis, or for the interpretation, recognizing problem and describe without bias. Analysis, detecting arguments, examining ideas. Evaluation, evaluating credibility to know the strength and weaknesses. Inference, deducing consequences. Reasoning, and for the explanation rather, reasoning to justify information. For self-regulation, self-consciousness to monitor cognitive thinking. For innovative thinking, we have 7 habits of a innovative thinkers. Innovators have their ego in check. Emotionally intelligent people are confident, not arrogant. They are continually curious. They are good listener. They don't let their emotion affect their innovation efforts. They can take direction. They empathize with coworkers and customers. Interpersonal skills are the qualities and behavior of a person uses to interact with others properly. And we have 5 interpersonal skills in the workplace, and these are teamwork, verbal and written communication, dependability, responsibility, and empathy. The element of interpersonal communication, the communicators, the message, noise, feedback, context, and channel. What is interpersonal conflict? Interpersonal conflict occurs when a person or group of people frustrates or interferes with another person's effort at achieving a goal. Intrapersonal communication. Communication with oneself using internal vocalization or reflective thinking. Intrapersonal intelligence. Someone with a strong intrapersonal personality will display both innate intrapersonal intelligence and skill. They may be quiet and reflective, but unafraid to speak up when their intrinsic values have been called into question. So here the example of intrapersonal skill: self-reflection, introspection, intuition, independent thinking, strong sense of self, firm values and morals. Media and information literacy. It is the combination of knowledge, attitude, skills, and practices required to access, analyze, evaluate, use, produce, and communicate information and knowledge in creative, legal, and ethical ways that respect human rights. So, these are the components of information literacy. The first one is identify, second, find, third, evaluate, fourth, apply, and the last one is acknowledge. The key concept for media literacy. Media are constructions. Audience negotiate meaning. Media have commercial implication. And the essential skills for media literacy. Skill number 1, showing down in a fast-paced world. Skill number 2, finding the sources. Skill number 3, exploring media as a creator. Skill number 4, understanding bias. So we have the types of media and information literacy. Print media. Example of print media: books, magazine, comics, newspaper, and brochure. For the broadcast media, we have television, radio, mobile phone, satellites, movies, and films. For digital or new, example of that is the internet or interconnected network, social media, computers. Sa physical health and religious values. Components of physical health. For physical activity, it includes strength, flexibility, and endurance. Nutrition and diet includes nutrient intake, fluid intake, and healthy digestion. Alcohol and drugs includes the abstinence from or reduced consumption of this substance. Medical self-care includes addressing minor ailments or injuries and seeking emergency care as necessary. Rest and sleep includes periodic rest and relaxation, along with high-quality sleep. Physical health assessment. General assessment. It includes weight, body mass index or BMI, and reflex test. Disease risk factor. Assessment includes blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood glucose test. Fitness assessment includes body composition, body fat percentage, flexibility, muscular strength, and endurance test. Religious values. The religious values are ethical principles founded in religious tradition, text, and belief. In contrast to personal values, religious-based values are based on scriptures and a religion established norm. So religious practice affects on health. It affects our mental health, physical health, religious institution, adolescent practice of religious worship. So here are the example of a religious values. The Christianity, Judaism, Islam, and Buddhism. So that's all. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something for our review for course packet 2.